Testing? Okay. All right. I could have my Gucci on. Jack Hyduke.
Like what? He finger blasted my butt. What's Smith?
No.
Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Like what? He finger blasted my butt.
Okay. What's going on? Listeners, there's no viewers this week.
Ooh.
Thank God. There was no chance I was going to be able to bathe and set up the camera and also edit and all that. So
Yeah.
It's better than last week because Uwa threw in the towel. And we missed a week and didn't acknowledge it at all, but we're back. And,
but speaking of that, yeah, let's touch on that actually, because to be quite honest, I think we do need at least a week of bereavement. Like I have to chill. Like I be ripping and running.
You
like
literally don't do anything.
You don't need to worry about that.
You run your mouth.
You don't need to worry about that, honey. Yes. So honestly, viewers, future viewers and listeners, we need to expect at least
unexpected.
at least 1 week out of the damn month that you will not hear from the doll. You will not see the doll.
Yeah, and you'll find out on that day.
Fully. We get one free day and you'll find out on the day. So yeah.
But
I love you.
I'm enjoying a glass of lemonade. If you want to envision what's happening, I'm sitting on the floor under my haunted mask blanket, and it was on the couch with 5 different snacks open in front of her. There's peanut butter pretzels, what is that? The Pop Chips Cinnamon Edition.
Y'all, these are so cunt. It's ridiculous. Cinnamon
There's
Crunch, honey.
Girl Scout cookies, Little Caesars pizza,
Bitch, you're
a
lying.
smoothie, and a water bottle.
You are fibbing. Now he's fibbing and capping.
Prove it.
Bitch, fuck you.
Okay.
Cheese.
What's going on this week, Uwa? What's the plan?
I don't know. I wanted to, and that's also why I'm like, yeah, no, we definitely need a week off, like just so I can like also.
It's a challenge for you to think.
Get that part, and like, can I have something to talk about? Like, bitch, I need at least just some time to like let life happen, so I can like have something to talk about, child. Because while I was. I guess our little break, as if it was long as fuck. It was a goddamn week. Our little break.
I addressed how 3 weeks ago we said, "Oh, we're really sorry this episode didn't happen. This isn't happening again," and then it happened again with no warning.
Sweetheart, expect the unexpected, honey. Yes, God, honey. But during my little break, I was just in a really tender, soft mood and mode, and like the emotions were emotioning. And honestly, it was the week I had to take a dosage of my pussy elixir, so maybe that had something to do with it.
You're emo.
But I was feeling a little emo, but it was kind of cute and like, I don't know, I needed it and it was sweet. But yeah, I wanted to touch on a few things. I was in a retrospective little ting, a little vibe. And yeah, I think I want to touch on a little bit of like a doll rebranding, if you will. We're stepping into a grown and sexier era of the doll. And that includes style changes. That includes, I think, just being softer in general. Oh, excuse me as I burp. And opening up just a bit more.
What did you just say? Ooh.
Fuck off. That was not me. And you know it. And they can't prove it. God damn it. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm getting just a little bit more grown and sexy. Okay, so I guess the first thing we can talk about is why does it cost so much?
You changing a pair of shoes and saying you're grown and sexy, and there's been a style change. Like, and you're still wearing those boots that you've worn out.
That is not true.
That's not.
2, also, it is so, like, I fear the spring and summer will be set. Siege out, and that's really when things are going to get a little bit more crazy. Like, we're purging closets and we're getting more specific. But what I mean about like just amping up my own style and just stepping my cunt up is like I just want to do more. Like, I want to wear more jewelry more often. Like, I want to, I guess, focus on coherent looks, if that makes sense, because I feel like
you should, because you always look kind of crazy.
You can actually die, so how about that? What now?
That's pretty brutal.
Die, bitch.
Okay.
You stupid hoe, die. So yeah, and also I think A little mascara, a little blush, a little lip liner and lip gloss daily.
Uwa wore makeup yesterday, and it was
And the day before.
Pennywise.
What?
Vibes.
I know some of us have style, class, decorum.
And some of us clamor for it.
And
like
some of
Uma.
us sit there in
Like Uma.
in mess, in slacks and mess.
You're wearing pants right now.
These are leggings, boo. Get into it.
I don't have slacks on. I'm
Wear
in my
your leggings.
PJs.
Wear your leggings.
My purple leggings. We watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation last night and this morning because Uwa fell asleep.
And I did. And I did.
It stars Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger before they got famous, and it's a mess. It's one of my favorite movies, but it's like a disaster, and it's quite entertaining. And Leatherface is a full blown like cross-dresser in that one, and he wears some purple tights at one point. We pointed it out because it was funny, and it actually made it scarier because that's crazy.
Yeah, no. And the wigs were wigging.
Yeah, and he looks like Adele in one part.
What?
At the end.
Not when we were young.
I was trying to stop. Like, you're a dickhead.
Oh,
I was trying to think of another Adele reference. Hello.
No, because like, hello, it's me.
Wait, what's the Adele song right now?
Hello from the other side.
No.
Right now, I don't know.
Easy on me?
She's probably just doing Bantu knots on herself.
Easy on me, baby.
I would
when
not
they
say
tie
that's
her
right now.
Bantu knots too tight. Go easy on me, baby.
That's evil. Okay, no, but aesthetically, that movie was actually really cunt. Apparently, it came out in 1995.
I think it was filmed in 93, but
Okay.
then they started getting famous, and their managers tried blocking the movie from being released.
Amazing.
Because they were like, this will tarnish their name, like, and they're
Yeah.
just starting to pop off.
I don't listen. That's the gag though. Like them and like the other bitch with the purple dress, like the more milfy type,
Darla.
Darla.
I love Darla.
They were great actors.
No, they did, like, they were either, like, honestly, there were some decent performances in it.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey, like, played crazy so well. Like,
That's literally a slur. You cannot be saying that. Are you crazy?
God, I was so into that. Look at, let's see, where are the stats on the money it made really quick? Because I looked this up a while ago.
I know it made no money.
And I cracked up. The budget was $600,000. And I think it released in like 20 theaters nationwide. No.
That is crazy.
That's a lie. It released in more than that, but it only made $185,000. But
Nobody saw that shit.
it was a sleeper hit in this household because it's one of my favorites. So go watch it if you like weird, crazy shit. I was gonna mention something. The ending twist is very bizarre. Like,
It's really odd.
also you don't need to see the other ones to watch it because there's no connection at all. But yeah, go tune in. But anyways,
Aesthetically, it was great, and I don't know, I was really inspired. I don't know. There's also something so hot about being sort of this unhinged, battered woman, and those archetypes are all throughout that movie. And I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey and his lover are like beating the shit out of each other and then making out on the dirty.
Very
counter.
Lana.
No,
Very A&W.
you're
if
not
you
gonna
get it.
associate that with that.
You're so sad and mad, and it's ridiculous.
Apparently, whatever her name is, watches YouTube. Who sings all that corny music?
Down at the minute music business, come for us.
She watches YouTube and likes YouTubers. So if she's watching, fuck you, or listening.
What? Oh my God, I love her. Lana, we love you. Oh, but also, this is charged. Okay, anyways, next caller. I know you. Oh, I know you. Oh, honey, I know you. I know you spend a lot on what? So you would say okay. My thing.
Is this conversation? I don't know what you're.
Don't worry about it. You'll catch it. Catch these teas, honey. Oh wait, honey. So I am finding myself, depleted every month, or every check period, every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're broke.
From not too much. Don't do that. Not too much. Not too much.
Hide your money. There's broke uwas around.
You are so bleep.
You're such a sweet genius.
Also, guys. So instead of it, we're saying sweet genius. So we can't say the word anymore.
Stop saying it. Stop. I wanted to do minimal editing this week.
It's past 40. We don't need to worry about being banned at this point.
That can't be said. That's a slur.
And to who? To you.
No, not to me, but it's harmful against several communities.
Okay, so we can't say the F word.
We can say sweet genius.
Yeah, so we say sweet genius now. So if you catch me calling you know who or somebody a sweet genius, child.
You know who?
You know the sweet genius. Anyway, child.
Who? What? Oh, I can't say that name.
That's the thing. Like, anyways, right. The gag is, the point is, we're healing our inner child by spending on fashion and treats and trinkets.
Yeah, there's no other way to survive.
I think there is. Well, no, I think you do need it though.
Yeah.
You are allowed to, and I think you are. It's just
no, because we just had this conversation where even Katie was like, "Oh my God, I spend too much on that." It's like when we go out and if we're at the thrift stores and she'll buy like 2 little trinkets, like she likes teddy bear, like little figures and stuff. The one day, I think the most she ever spent one day at like several different stores combined, it was like $17. And she was like, "Oh my God, like my mom would be so disappointed." And it's like, if I had the restraint, like, please, like that is not like, buy what makes you happy. Like if that's all you want, like that's awesome and financially awesome, like that's great. That's not the case for me, and that's like I'm setting myself up so bad for the future. And
what do you feel about that, or what do you mean by that? Like, like you're
like
not
these
saving
habits that I like have. It's like
not sustainable.
I'm not. It's I guess the goal would be to be able to continue to do this and live life,
right?
Like, but it's like that's not realistic starting out. Like down the line when I have more of a base and everything. Like, but now it's like I literally don't get joy from anything except my fun little things and my fun little online orders or fast food. Fast food is so good.
Shocking.
Yeah, look at you biting your tongue so you're not fat phobic. Ooh, it is dying to call me fucking fat ass right now. Literally, as she's crunching. Look at you're crazy. Fuck you. I know y'all heard the crunching before she even said that. What are you eating? M&Ms?
What?
Okay, no, but like honestly, that kind of stuff, it's so important. Also because that's like who you are.
No, it is.
That's such a big part, and you're lying if you're. Look at she's spitting it out because she's embarrassed that she's eating. Ew.
Everyone knows I'm a mucusy girl. Like she emits.
Don't say that word. Ooh, what picks the worst words to say? I'm actually about to gag.
Like spunk or load.
Next.
Next caller.
No, but like it's the type of thing where it's like, oh, it feels good when you're like, ooh, yay, like this. I got myself a little something, got myself a new outfit, got myself whatever. And then you're like, oh, that could have paid for several meals or like groceries or gas or whatever. And it's like, honestly, like, yes, that's a fact. But also, life's too short to deprive yourself of things that like you genuinely get joy from. Like, depending on it, like in my case, is not great. But like if it's literally getting me through the day right now, I'm not gonna fight that for the time being. Like that's something I'm working on, but I'm not gonna feel like extreme guilt over that or anything because it's what I need right now. So but no, it's important to treat yourself, whether it be a little bit or all the time. Who gives a fuck?
And I guess
it's your money.
It's your money. Oh honey, it's my money. And I guess I was just thinking,
oh honey, it's like, my $6.
I guess I was just thinking about like I can remember a time where I was so like just uninterested in wearing most of the things in my closet, and I was like,
because you were wearing Captain America graphic tee.
And before I like really like
khakis,
before it really set in that like, oh, this has much more to do with like identity thing overall. I was like, what is this? Like, I have so many clothes, but it's like I'm not putting any of that mess on. Like, I don't feel anything in this. Like, ew. I don't know. But that's the thing about fashion. Like, and I want to make sure I don't do too much. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch that just hoards and like just collects. I want to wear the shit, and that's why I'm really like trying to step my cunt up because I want to wear hot stuff and I want to wear. continuously upkeep that. There was something else I was going to say, but next.
Well, speaking of that, I'm gonna. This will be the one edit I do.
Okay.
Speaking of that, do we think that
everyone, I'm
Ua
sure
looks
they
like
are-
Gilda Goldstag?
No, first off, I hope no one looks. I hope no one is interested in looking for this moment of mess.
That's you, Gilda Goldstag. Okay.
You are so just, I'll say it, fat.
You can't be saying that. Look at 2 strikes.
Also, I will say, this is awful. Like, I'm not. I think I'm a good person, but I'm not saying I'm like the best person ever. Like, I'm going to joke about fat phobia, but like, I'm not real. Like, it's not real. I genuinely am not being serious. Like,
Sure.
I don't give a fuck. And Jack isn't being serious either when he calls me lard ass every time I take a bite or just look at him even.
Okay, no, Ua is eating us out of house and home. Like, it's crazy. Ice ASMR. But you for real.
No more lies. Anyways, I'm
No
also
lies detected.
There are so many lies in this mess of a hut sitting under this goddamn blanket. Also writing. So while I was doing my little emo phase.
Oh, I saw that. I laughed out loud at that.
What the fuck is that?
Not too much. I saw on Facebook that Ua posted some sort of poem. We're using that term loosely. Was that a poem?
Next caller. Right. So when I have my little like, so sometimes I have these like, I need to write or like I need to put something down because like I don't know, talking to people isn't always the tea. Because I don't know, I feel like most people simply don't get it, and like even
No, I feel that.
How many times you explain or try to find the words, it's like, bitch, you have no idea what I'm going through. So it's like, next caller, like we won't really worry about this. But I have found that writing is like, I don't know, very beneficial, and there's just something about putting all of your emotions or whatever into like either some type of art or just some type of expressing it in some way that makes it more, I don't like
More. I know what you're saying.
yeah I guess it makes it
Just
easier
more
to,
real.
yeah, I was going to say real too,
tangible.
but like real isn't even I don't know, it makes it more true and it makes it more like it gets it out, whatever. But yeah, I just found that like loose poetry, I guess it could be called poetry. No, I think sometimes it is going for poetry, and I am.
Rant.
I mean, you know, but yeah, I think that is. I have found that to be a tool that like it both fuels me, feeds me, and I'm like, whenever I feel like, ooh, this is getting weird,
Yeah.
I can do that, and it's like, okay, cool. And like sometimes most times it starts out of just like, I feel X or like,
Yeah.
just getting
I feel
something.
Pearl.
Right, exactly. That's mostly how my rants start out, just purling out. Oh, honey, I'm about to pearl out. What? Oh, there was some extra. Oh, but I was looking back at my fucking archives because that's what I was saying. I start like these little notes where sometimes I get like, I guess, inspirations of these little,
Oh, I have one of those notes.
right, these things to say, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I don't know how I thought of that, but that's really cool. This just came to me, and like sometimes I'll build off that. But I was going back to my archives and I was like, oh. Now hold the fuck up, bitch. Like, she might have been writing a bit. She might have been
Okay.
doing something. So I'm definitely
Why were you
interested.
in B class English then?
So I'm definitely interested in doing more of that.
Okay.
So yeah.
No, I feel that. I'm speaking like I have never actually done that, like keeping tabs like on my, like not like a diary type thing, like a journaling, like something along the lines of that. Where I've wanted to do that, and I just also I think it would be better like pen and paper, like
Yeah.
actually like getting it out, like rather than just like typing it on
Right.
the phone or something. Feel like that would be like maybe slightly more beneficial in like processing whatever I'm fucking rambling about.
Yeah.
But I've just never like started, but I probably should. Because it's like, I agree with that because it's like, you will never know exactly how I feel.
And I can't even
what
explain
like,
it, really.
So,
I just can't.
relax. I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Okay.
But
I'm passionate.
no, I feel that. Like I enjoy writing as well, and I said, did I say that in the New Year's episode that I want to write more
Probably
this
because
year?
you fucking always copy me. It's fucking ridiculous.
You definitely
No, I think you
didn't
did say that.
anything then. You said we're gonna get the government to pay gay people to not do anything, and that be their job.
It wasn't that particularly, but like
It was that too in a nutshell. The dolls shouldn't have to do anyway.
dolls.
The dolls need money for
and that did not mean gay
rags.
people. I hate sweet geniuses.
Oh my god. No, but I feel that because I need my creative outlet.
Is what,
I
eating?
zoned out. See how sick you are? Like maybe I'll run a tally throughout the episode how many times you talk about my body image. As I started my bulimia journey this week, y'all, where I got my Adderall up, so it decreased my appetite because I've had no energy and I've just been like so sad and feeling like such fucking garbage. So I have been sleeping till about noon or 1 o'clock, which has never happened in my entire life, and I hate it. But then I take my Adderall later in the day, so the Adderall lasts longer then, like for almost all the time that I'm awake then, because it usually wears off. So and it like suppresses appetite and shit too. So I've barely been eating, and Ua's crunching into the mic again, as you can hear. There's some sort of M&M cookie in her mouth. But yeah, it's like my bulimia journey has been on like, it was on go for a while. And then the other day, Ua goes, I'm going to need you to stop that because we have to go to Chick-fil-A.
Like, fuck the bulimia girl. I'm sorry.
I had a chicken sandwich. But I was doing so good for like, because I didn't see Ua
But
last
what the
week at
fuck do
all.
you mean I'm
Like,
doing so
eating
good
the-
on your
No, like-
bulimia journey? Get a grip.
It's not actually, I should have prefaced it. It's not my actual bulimia journey. I use that term incredibly loosely. It's just when my appetite gets suppressed from my Adderall, and then because I'm not as hungry when I do eat, I focus on eating better. Because I eat garbage all the time. Like,
But you're not going to blame that on me.
the other day I will, yes. Because you said, oh no. But anyways, so that's what it is. Because I was like eating better. And I feel better when I eat better. Everybody knows that's how it goes. Like, even though food, it's like, ooh, this is so good. And then when you're done eating, you're like, ooh, that was a lot. Shouldn't have done that. So like, just eating better helps. And I've already fallen off that wagon. I went for like 10 days straight, though, doing pretty good.
That is really
And then
good
it's
for
been
you.
bad these past couple days because U was here, and we literally just sit and play Fortnite and say, oh, we're supposed to film the podcast.
Oh, and that's what really
And we
pissed me
keep
off because
pushing it back.
I was looking so kind, and it's no tea, like you all will see it next time, but
The
I was giving
clown?
so.
Jan Brady. We were getting ready to leave yesterday, and I said, are you ready? She goes, doesn't look like I'm ready. I've been ready. I said, you're ready for the fucking Brady Bunch costume party, and it was Jan Brady.
If you all ever see Jack out, please shoot the fuck out of him. Kill him
Please,
dead on
please.
sight.
Oh my God, wait, I don't want to get into that.
What is that?
No,
Okay.
that's too much.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, and speaking of eating better, also, guys, I just do want to preface, like, it's like when I'm being fat phobic loosely, like, I do not give a fuck about body weight. Even though I think we all also,
I don't give a fuck about body weight. I just like to bully Jack.
yeah, mostly.
That's it. Yep.
But I think it at the same time, I think it is, as being a former, I guess, bigger body person, but I guess I was just younger.
You were
It is-
never big. That was the thing. You were like, you had that baby fat that everybody has until like 8th grade, and then you finally like start like stretching out and coming into yourself. And shit.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't. You're acting like you were like a morbidly obese child.
No, I'm not.
Like,
That was never it. But I will say I at least got called fat. We'll say that. So yeah.
You were called Tater Tot.
Also that, yeah.
That's kinda nice, though.
No, that's kind of sweet, but like, bitch, you don't know me like that, so I'm not your tater tot. I was your sweet genius.
I'm not Nintendo. Don't try to play me.
I play Xbox, boo.
Girl, I play Xbox.
Girl, I play Xbox.
Don't try to play me like Nintendo, boo.
Girl, I play Xbox. I would suggest some Restylane. The line stay. Okay, well,
May I
would
suggest a wig that doesn't sit 3 inches on top of your head, Ua?
Fuck you. Bleep bleep.
What do we think about Botox? Because we talked about that as one of the subjects. How much do you think you should change as a person,
Yes, God, honey.
either inside or out, to be deemed
Acceptable
or like wanted or whatever, or like anything like that? What do you think?
Botox, I'm not mad
Well,
at.
first I should suggest some Restylane because the
line stay. The line stay, boo. I'm not mad at Botox. I think I used to have this weird thing about like, what do you mean you're going under the knife for like just surgeries? I used to be
under
like,
the knife for a Botox
yeah.
shot.
Anyways, I used to be really like just high on my hog about like natural beauty. But I guess as I've grown up, and as I've just been like, I think people do.
Everyone is like sick in one way or another.
Yeah,
And if
like,
it's like you're that like self-conscious and you got the money, do it.
Yeah.
But also don't fucking lie. Like
The
the
line
people who are
just
doing it,
upset
what do
the
you
fuck out of
mean?
me.
And your lips could be used as a fucking lifesaver in the case of an emergency on a cruise ship. Like,
Right.
don't
Yeah,
play.
I hate
Don't
the
try to play me
line.
like Nintendo. Boo.
Yeah, or Xbox, boo.
That's crazy to me because it's like also the people that lie. It's always the ones that are you obviously have had something done.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's fine. Listen, you might look a little crazy, but if that's what you want,
Cool.
you got it.
I really
But-
don't
And
give a
also,
fuck.
don't lie because anyone with eyes can see what's happening here. Like, and who cares?
Fully,
But, like,
and that's the thing, and I that's why I really got off my high horse, because it's like, obviously you are living in a world that makes you feel X about having this or that or whatever. Like you clearly feel
Yeah.
inferior, or you are made to feel some way, or feel like you're not worthy of whatever you're striving for, whether it be acceptance or romantic love, or hell, even friends. People get really weird about like, oh, I only have
Hell.
pretty friends. Hell, who knows?
that's certainly not the case for me.
So it's like it just gets so
Perpetuated.
yeah, and you're essentially fucked if you're not like willing to change or strive for
Yeah.
whatever the alternative. And it's like, oof. And as a trans person, it's like, how
Wait, what?
much? Oh, you. Well, yeah. Just yesterday, I just
Okay,
sort of
well,
decided-
thank you all for listening. This will be what's last.
we don't do that here. We don't do that here. This is America.
In America, there's lesbian and gay. In my country, that's not allowed. We bomb America. Have you guys seen that clip of that woman saying that? This like woman is like ranting about I
She's
guess,
a
gay and lesbian
jihadist.
people. You can't say that. I'm gonna have to take that
Wait, is
out
that a
because you
real
don't know
thing?
what it means. Yes,
Oh,
it's this woman.
oh
and
wait, jihadist is
Yes.
a real word. Never mind.
Yes. What the fuck?
Because we were also joking
Or
about
no, wait.
Jadata. But I don't
Wait,
think we.
What was the first thing we talked about early on that we almost called the podcast?
right?
I don't remember. Comment below because I know y'all remember. And I think Anna even had a student that was Punjabi.
Punjabi.
That was it.
Pickles in Punjabi.
Pickles and Punjabi.
This is for your whimsy folly. Pickles in Punjabi.
Punjabi. Okay.
Let's make that back up.
But what the fuck was I just? Oh, this woman's at an airport yelling. She has her suitcase and someone's filming her, and she goes, "In America, there's lesbian and gay. In my country, this is not allowed. We bomb America." And she's yelling this at an airport, like
Amazing.
right outside the terminal, like crazy. Like I don't know. It's a very funny video. It's not a funny sentiment,
I
but
stand with that Jadatist.
okay.
Oh, also shout out to my good friend Zoe.
Zoe.
You're fucking awesome. We love you.
Zoe'sBalloon.com.
Zoe is literally that they them, and we love them so
Yeah, I
fucking much.
just heard about this supporter of the show this week. Uwa was saying that her friend watches and enjoys it and laughs, and it's like, oh, that's sweet. So glad you're enjoying it, Zoe. That
Yeah.
makes like 3 people now.
No, literally, I wish we started off with that. I wish I remembered that, but
Ooh.
anyways, I love you.
Oh, that's not.
I love you.
I love
you.
Yeah, but plastic surgery.
Right.
So would you get work done?
Right. So here's the thing. Honestly, y'all, I don't want to do too much. Like, not too much, but
Honestly,
I'm really
perfect.
I'm really glad that I at least find myself attractive. And I mean, guys, the proof is in the pudding. We'll talk about the Tinder renaissance that I
Ew, in
just
the
had.
fucking what's it called?
Tapioca.
pudding.
The proof is no, that's awful. The proof is nope. Okay,
The
never
proof
mind.
is in Megan Trainor's dookie balls. What?
The proof is in the 5-day load stuffed into the Sweet Genius.
You're disgusting as fuck. You're so gross. You're so sick. Anyways, next, are you getting work done?
Right. I'm glad I really find myself fucking attractive. I don't like in a perfect world, the surgeries I would consider are shaving down my Adam's apple and
I could do that with some of the safety scissors.
you are
in
not
the
touching
drawer.
me, bitch. I would consider shaving down my Adam's apple, and then I would consider a breast augmentation. I'd consider a breast augmentation.
Okay.
A breast augmentation. And honestly, I think that, babe, that would be it.
Oh.
But also that, like, none of that needs to happen for me to serve cunt. Like, that's also the thing that I guess I'm just really
Let
happy
it be
about.
known.
Let's be clear. Honestly, like, I'm just really excited for what second and third and fourth and fifth year
Yeah.
look like. Just on hormones alone, I think I'll be very pleased with my results. But right, if you know, if we were just having a fun little time, it had the expendable cash out. But also, plastic surgery is so scary because, like, yes, you can't die on that table, bitch, and not
Okay,
these
not
tips
all of
rupturing.
it is like gonna be.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to
killing
have my
you.
tits rupture.
Then I would suggest not getting a breast augmentation. No.
Yeah, but don't speak on my body, thank you.
Okay, I think I need to actually look into the Botox in the cheeks because my jaw is really fucked up on both sides, and I get that pain like maybe twice a year, where it's like up in my jaw, into my ears, and then in like the tubes that go down your neck, and it hurts. It's the worst pain I've ever like physical pain I've ever felt. Like it's insane. Like I cannot sleep. It like feels like someone is like drilling holes in both sides, and it just like goes through my whole head. and face.
Hillary Clinton.
Terrible. It probably is her fucking bitch. She's mad that I didn't rock the vote enough for her. But no, I heard that like that somehow helps because if it's like,
Yeah, we'll check her emails.
I don't know if that would. Okay. I don't know if that would help because I think it's some sort of arthritis and not the bones grinding, which I think the Botox for. I don't know. If that's possible, I would do that because the shit aches. Also, a nose job, but not because my nose is slightly crooked, but because I think I have a deviated septum and I wake up every day with a face ache, and it's an awful way to start the day. Like every day, my eyes
You were
are
just
aching.
talking, you're always in pain, aren't you?
Yes, my neck and shoulders. Also, that's not plastic surgery. I need fucking what's it called? God damn it.
Restylane. The line stay.
Fucking acupuncture, bitch. Oh, no. My shit, like, it's crazy to me that people don't have knots in their shoulders and back and
Like-
everywhere.
I'm unsure of what you're speaking about.
I said the knots right now, when I roll them, oh my God, I should try to see if the microphone can pick it up. Here, let me try, y'all.
Upside
Not while I'm trying to record my knots.
Oh.
Fuck, I can't like get it at this angle, but they are loud. You can audibly hear them in person. I always have to like ram my back into the door jamb like and use it to like try to like massage it out. It
Weird.
right now the knots they are going up my one arm and down to my lower back, like the pain, and if I breathe a certain way it hurts really bad. So that's crazy that people don't have that. So that's more so a massage than
Yeah.
plastic surgery, but like if I can get some sort of fucking injection, my mom gets injections.
But
in
the
her-
gag is, not to be woo-woo, but I'm a big believer that the body keeps the score. Oh my God. The body keeps the score. And that's
Well,
definitely
I think
a book.
rain is stored in the boobs.
Rain is definitely stored in the breast. 1 second.
Hold the microphone away when you're being a vile piece of shit human being. Why don't ya?
She's mucusy. I'm a firm believer that the body keeps the score, and all the things that we go through, whether it be emotional or physical trauma, the body is like, oh girl, I'll take that. Like we will be remembering this, and we will. I think there's different spots that like, just there's so much stress and tension held.
Oh,
from
most
just
definitely.
life.
No.
Stress does so much to the body, it's sick.
It kills.
It does kill. Stress literally kills.
Everybody. Like, that's
Oh,
what I'm
honey,
saying,
did you
like,
hear stress kills, honey?
if this stress could kill, I wouldn't need a hammer. I wouldn't need. No, I can't. No. But
You are so
no,
big.
I fully. Again, y'all. This might be our first controversy.
No, it might. But what do we have to lose? What was it? She looked crazy. She was mad as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh, I meant to use that as my intro.
Um,
Uwa got on this podcast.
what?
Uwa was at her lowest. Fat, nasty, and broke. She got on this shit mad as hell. Does anybody know that tweet? Somebody fucking tweeted a link to Moves Like Jagger, the Spotify link, and it said Christina, because Christina Aguilera is featured on the song. Christina was at her lowest, fat, nasty, and broke. She got on this bitch mad as hell, and I was crying laughing at that. And then somebody quote tweeted and said, I just know Pink gets her life to this tweet. And I didn't know they hated each other until I saw that tweet. I didn't know that was a thing, but who actually cares?
Apparently, Christina was like, I will beat your ass, Pink. And Pink just laughed at her in the club. I don't know what the beef was about.
That's really funny. But nobody cares that much about either of them. But I'm siding with
this
Pink.
was in the heyday.
I know.
Okay.
I'm siding with Pink. But not Magenta from the Chromatica Ball
stinky
pit.
Magenta.
Fuck Magenta.
Fuck that sweet genius Magenta.
Oh my god.
You're just like a pill.
That's one of the best sewer side songs. Okay. I touch. Oh, we don't have time to get into that. Maybe that'll be maybe next week. Oh.
Suicide songs?
Yeah, I say this all the time. Anyone that's driven with me understands this because I say it often. But like a song come in, I'll say, "Oh, this song I could bleep myself to." Like, and it will be like here's an example.
Literally uplifting.
Like She Wolf by Shakira.
Crazy as hell.
I say is a sewer side song. Like that is a song because it doesn't have to be a sad song. It has to be a song. It could be a sad song, but it can also be a happy song that's tied to memories that are just so much better than what life is now. And it's like listening to it takes me back, and then I have to snap out of it and feel this body pain and insane sadness and grief and like awfulness and like fear. And it's like, oh my God, like, yeah, I could blow my brains out listening to She Wolf. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know. But we'll get more into it. Maybe I'll put together a playlist and we can discuss this and memories tied to those songs. That might be interesting to talk about. I don't know. It might be fun.
I think it would, yeah.
Because there's like, I don't know. It is like such an intense feeling. Like it is so weird. Where it's like a pit in my stomach where I'm like, ooh, I love this song. It's like I'm holding back tears.
That's crazy. Like you
from She Wolf.
Oh, that's my shit. I definitely peeped. I'm just like, I never need to hear that again. And I'm sure you always make that sound when you're like fucking looking for more snacks.
Are you crazy? You're fucking insane. I was fucking sitting crisscross applesauce this morning playing Fortnite, and when I sat like that for like an hour and I went to get up and I was like, oh fuck, like my ankles were popping and shit. I'm like, oh my God, my ankles hurt so bad. And I said, that's Uwa literally walking me. So dumb.
And that's why it's so
saying.
funny. It's like, it's the most extreme.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, we do not give a fuck. You can be skinny as hell. You can be big as hell. We don't care. Just watch us and like the podcast.
Yeah.
No, but for real, live your life, eat your snacks, or don't eat your snacks. But we lightheartedly like to poke fun at each other for that. Just because, like, that is a statement that's upsetting to anybody.
Anyone, and it's so not true for both of us. It's
That's
just
the thing,
ridiculous.
But it's like, it's just some fun.
It's just so fun to keep us, up. What time is it? Because I don't think I can get into my Tindr Renaissance.
39 minutes.
No, we're not doing that.
We can do a couple more minutes. That's fine.
We could, yeah.
There's no...
that's
fine. Yeah.
That's for sure. Okay. And that's the thing. So,
Yeah, Uwa said, I'm starting my Tindr Renaissance. And she goes, I'll explain on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm having a fucking Tindr Renaissance, so to speak.
Chicken tender.
And of course. And yes, there is ranch and honey barbecue sauce on the side. Yes,
Oh my God,
honey.
chicken tenders does sound good right now.
Of course. So and of course we are talking about the app, the dating app Tinder, that
Wait,
mess.
have you been saying Tinder the whole time?
Yes, what did you think I was saying?
Tender.
Oh.
Because earlier when you discussed it, you
Right.
were talking about like
A Tinder
affection
moment.
and, like,
Right,
yeah.
right, right.
I didn't know you were saying Tinder.
No, I'm talking about the dating app
Oh
show.
God.
And so, right. So I don't know. So I recently changed I guess I didn't notice that my preferences for like, you can change your different preferences. And one of them is like, show me in category of men or women or both. I think it's something like that, or it's like show me men, women, or both, or something like that. And I recently changed mine to show me. So like other people, when they're looking for women, they will also see me. So I recently did that, and I guess it was just on mail because I hadn't changed it from years. Let me also preface, Tinder was so ghostland for me. Like it was a joke. Like I wasn't even. I was literally on there for follies, bitch. It was a game, video game. Lana, when
No
guys,
free promo.
when I tell you I switched that and the Renaissance began, it was a little fucking crazy. Yes, I'm hot. Yes, I'm sexy. Yes, I'm super attractive. Oh, and that's also why I'm like
super delusional.
yeah, that's also why I'm like, yeah, I really do not need any surgeries. Like, child, it sticks. It sticks and it stays. I don't know when. So that's been a thing, and like, yes, the hotline is blinging, but like, I was talking with Jack earlier, and it's like, I don't know really what the fuck my tea is, because it's like, I want attention from men, and I like really enjoy the idea of being affectionate or whatever, but also I'm so in my like leave me alone bag and like don't ever talk to me and like actually don't even look at me bag. It gets a little crazy, and I guess I'm sending a lot of mixed signals, but that's just my truth, and I am a quirky silly bitch, and that's just what you're gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, and I said I think that's just you're damaged.
Right. No, yeah,
like,
but
literally like trauma where it's like the attention I've received earlier wasn't what I needed, and now it's almost like I don't know what I need, but I feel as though I need something, but I also don't want to really do anything about it because that's like putting energy into that where it's like where I feel that it's like, because then how do you get out of that though? When do you decide like, oh, okay.
I also think for me it's like I'm in just such an interesting position in my life. Like I'm living with my dad and his partner. I don't really have free reign. Like if I guess my partner was in the city and like I have my own place, I guess it'd be a different story. I mean, it wouldn't change the fact that I don't want to be bothered. But it would just give me a little bit more leeway of like, okay, I guess we could start a whatever. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But I'm also not even there yet as a person. Like I literally just want to be called pretty and be on my fucking merry way. That is fucking it. But I don't know. I think that plays into like, this is simply for folly. Like I am just here to be eyed and goggled. What is it when you're like, I'm just here to be God.
I know what you're talking about, the word.
Great. Oh, wait, okay, still figuring out my relationship to the world. Right. That's what's been really fucking tripping me out. I said that because I hate that I am this bitch, but okay, yes, I know it's not that big of a deal. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, who are you inside? I know I'm that bitch inside, so that's probably also why I am so fine leaning on looks as well. Because, like, I'm literally that bitch. But
now, where do we draw the line and it becomes narcissism?
I am fine with that. I classify me. Like, that is fine with me.
Narcissism, sociopathy, detachment from others. Not like, this is not... Like, yeah. Oh, you just got diagnosed.
No, like, okay, diagnosis. So yeah.
Diagnosis.
Wait, why was I saying that? Why did I go on that little? I think it's just really tripping me out. Oh, right, the numbers. There are okay. So I also paid for Tinder Gold, I think.
Oh.
just because like it kept saying 99 plus people find you or liking you, but like you can't see the shit 'cause it's like I'm not swiping right on you hoes, I guess. Like,
Isn't that so crazy?
ridiculous.
Spending that money for the chance that it's like maybe my soulmate's there for
A
$9.99.
mess. A mess.
That's fucking funny.
But chat, I did it.
Is it worth it? Like,
Let me check this real quick. Let me just show you the number, sweethearts. You just listen
these
up.
Numbers are about to be doctored.
Y'all, I don't know if it's payola. I don't know what's going on. But when I look at these likes, there are 1,016
These
men
bots. All these bots. Payola
that at
bots.
least that have at least payola their way into my likes. That's crazy to me. And I think it's tripping me out because it's like
large amount.
that's a little fucking crazy. And I think my distance is like pretty far. I'm not. Anyways, listen. You just take that information with what you want. But I think it's tripping me out because it's like I still am like I don't even know what my relationship is to, I guess, womanhood or like how I identify as. These are straight men, and I think that's what's like.
Are you on there as?
I
Are you like?
I'm like, bitch, I'm trans
grouping
femme.
these people?
I'm
Okay.
an estrogen doll. Like, let's be clear. Like, yes, I am femme, and I would like to be viewed as like a femme being, and like that is the truth.
Well, don't go looking for a boyfriend at Imagine Theaters.
That's also a thing we need. When I was talking about like changing myself for like, because I'm also taking voice classes to like diversify this fucking
One note.
this one note of rich deepness, whether it be for like artistry as like my own craft or like not getting clocked at fucking Imagine. They're like, Mr. Okay, thanks, Mr. Never am I in gloss mascara.
Like walking around in a wedding dress.
Like dolled up. Okay, thanks, Mr. Bitch, don't do it. Now the one time you call me Mr., I can see it. Like, I don't know. It's so weird being a doll. That is essentially what we're saying. It is so weird being a doll, a
Do you
trans
like
femme.
it?
Do I like being? Okay, what do you mean by that?
Like, do you like enjoy that? Like, this is your life.
I do.
That's good.
I really fucking do. And that's also why I'm like, it's so weird because it's like, what am I trying to say? I don't know if I know what I'm trying to say yet, but
Great.
But the answer is yes. I really do like that this is my life. That's the thing. Because I really don't like being in the position of like, oh, trapped in the wrong body. Oh, life is so hard. Also, I am not speaking for any other trans bitch. Like, I do not want to sound insensitive. Like, you're like that is valid, but I'm not interested in taking on a narrative that just makes me fucked. Like, there is no changing what happened, like what the body I was born with. But there is like things I can do to help me feel more aligned with what I feel on the inside or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I fucking love my trans experience, and I love that like that I can pursue wanting to look the way I want to look and being seen as the person that I feel like. Like, I fucking love that, and that's amazing. But it's also weird, and it's a really sticky situation, and it's like it's a lot, especially in a transphobic world. It's like, how do you really navigate this, and how do you go on with people saying you're fucking insane crazy, but also other people being like, oh no, yeah, I see you as like you, and like I accept you, and I'm at least open to listening like of what your story and how you feel or whatever. Overall, I think it's an 8 out of 10 experience. In my body itself, it's 10 out of 10 because I just fucking love me. But and also, these are on good days. Let's be clear here. Like,
well, that's good that you have that approach, because it's like, why wallow? Even though there are reasons. Like, everybody else in the world, like,
right, like being misgendered or like
like going to Imagine,
being called man, being in Imagine, like, it's fine,
but
it's whatever.
That's good. That's a nice approach to it. Owning it and being happy. May as well. Like, why?
Yeah, no, fully. And that's like, it's a weird part because it's like I notice that there are things like I definitely want to change about myself to present more femme and like I guess pass in a way, but it's like I'm not really interested in being stealth. And stealth is a term to just say that like in my day-to-day life no one really knows that I'm trans. Like
Yeah.
I go to through my day and like being perceived as a cisgender fucking woman. Most people do that, most trans women or trans men do that simply so they're not being harassed or attacked or like can have a safer experience. That is not really my tea. Like I'm not that interested in not being perceived as a trans femme, trans woman. I need to write about this. The word woman is so icky to me because it's like, for me, it's something that can be so easily taken away because it's like, bitch, yeah, no. Like all we have to do is pull the anatomy card and it's like, yeah, babes, you're not that. And you're pretending. So it's like, fuck. That's maybe also why I like stand firm in the like trans femme category because you cannot deny that I am not trans and feminine. Like that's not something you can take away. You don't have to like it, but you cannot take away that is not what's going on here.
Yeah.
The word woman is weird. Straight men liking me is, I like it, but it's like, bitch, explain that to your fucking.
That's like you and your little boyfriend from grade school who you got tangled up with his whole family too. But we won't get too into that today.
We were talking about how we just like creating folly, fantasy, make believe. The word was make believe that we
lies
is slander, slander, mess.
That's all we do.
That is all we do. Life is about hacking, and that's a part of our hack.
Hacking.
So yeah.
Yeah, life hack, lie, have
life
fun.
Hack, be trans.
Buy yourself the things that make you happy. Go get work done if you need it.
Shave down your Adam's apple.
And don't eat food around Ua or she will strike you down with her mighty fist. So,
do butt stuff.
I think that's it for the week.
And listen to Meghan Trainor.
No.
I can have my Gucci on.
I could buy myself flowers.
I could have my Gucci on.
At the end, actually.
I'll try to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Sorry for the inconvenience or whatever, but that's not really my problem. But still like and comment and show love and leave a fucking 5-star Apple review and listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are below. Our Instagram links are below. TikTok link is below. Also, my first fucking video should finally be up if anybody gives a shit. My little Chucky and Tiffany review video. And I never done that before, so if it comes out like shit. If it comes out like shit, don't fucking point it out. Fuck you.
Yeah. But support,
yeah,
and also, could you tell us your coping mechanisms or the things that like help you get through the day? I'm just curious to know. Like
why are you doing this when I just did the whole outro?
No, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why you jumped the gun.
Because I thought we were fucking done because we started talking about you being involved with that boy from grade school and his entire family sleeping all together.
Okay, bitch.
My coping
we also need to.
What?
We're not doing a map storyline. Him saying that boy from grade school is in the scenario.
He's
we were
our
all,
age.
Yes.
It's somebody from grade school. I'm not saying it's a child.
Fuck that. I will not have it.
My coping mechanisms include lying and
and make believe,
chilling and going to the thrift store. And like,
having Gucci on.
Literally, yes, my fine Gucci sweater. Oh, I should wear that for our something
return
episode, 100th episode.
Oh.
I only wear it for special occasions. But yeah, no, literally doing what I want and trying to block out everything else that I don't have any control over that makes me
Jack,
sick
we're
to my
done. I don't know
stomach.
why you're still talking about this. It's so ridiculous. Like, wrap it up. What time are we at?
Don't you have an entire family to go sleep with? Like, we're running late. You're gonna have to get dropped off soon. All right, that's it. This was
we love you.
Stupid. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoy just listening to us.
Yeah.
And act like we look really good while I'm talking, since you can't see us. But yeah, we will see you guys next week.
We love you.
And thank you for listening. Bye. Gucci on.